Mr. Jackson story time. Yeah, we back again. Real story, real vibes. Tell a friend. Reaction. History live. Lessons every night. Sit back, tune in. Yeah, the vibe feel right.
Episode 7 begins exactly where episode 6 ended. The house is quiet. Sam and the children are asleep. Jay sits alone staring at his phone. The message from the unknown number reads, "You may have forgiven the past, but the past hasn't forgotten you." Jay reads it again and again. His stomach drops. After everything they had just survived, who was trying to drag them backward? Jay locks his phone. He considers waking Sam, but he stops himself. She had just moved back home. Their family had finally started feeling normal again. Jay tells himself, "I'll figure out who this is first." But keeping secrets was exactly what nearly destroyed their marriage before. The next morning, Sam walks into the kitchen, smiling. "Good morning." Jay forces a smile. "Morning." She immediately notices something is wrong. "You okay?" "Yeah, just tired." Sam looks at him for a moment. She doesn't believe him. Jay's phone vibrates. Unknown number. Another message. "Ask your wife what happened the week before she left that old company." Jay freezes. Now he knows this is connected to the investigation. Sam sees Jay's expression. "Who keeps texting you?" Jay hesitates. That hesitation tells her everything. "Jay, what aren't you telling me?" Jay remembers the promise they made. Complete honesty. No secrets. No hidden phones. He slides his phone across the table. "Read it." Sam picks it up. Her smile disappears. Jay asks, "What happened the week before you left that company?" Sam looks genuinely confused. "Nothing. At least, nothing I haven't already told Detective Harris." Jay studies her face. Sam isn't angry with Jay. She's angry at whoever is sending the messages. "I just got my life back. I just came home. Why won't these people leave us alone?" Jay reaches for her hand. "We're going to figure it out." Jay calls Detective Harris. He explains everything. Harris immediately becomes serious. "Don't respond. Take screenshots. Send them to me. And if the person contacts you again, call me." Later that afternoon, Detective Harris arrives. He looks through the messages. This might be someone connected to the old case. Sam becomes nervous. "But you said the investigation was closed." "It was. This is different." Detective Harris asks Sam to think carefully. "That final week at the company, did anything unusual happen?" Sam closes her eyes. Then suddenly she remembers something. Years ago, Sam had stayed late at work. As she walked toward her car, she saw 2 men arguing beside a vehicle. One of them was her former boss. The other man she didn't recognize. Sam remembers her boss handing the stranger a large envelope. She didn't know what was inside. She didn't think anything of it at the time. 2 days later, Sam quit the job. Harris leans forward. "You never mentioned this?" Sam shakes her head. "I completely forgot. It was almost 10 years ago." Harris writes everything down. "That might be important." Jay asks, "Is my family in danger?" Harris answers carefully, "I don't know. But until we identify the sender, be cautious." Jay's entire expression changes. This isn't about the marriage anymore. This is about protecting his family. Attorney Davis calls. He's been informed about the messages. "Jay, don't communicate with whoever is sending them. Let Detective Harris handle this." Jay agrees, but deep down, he wants answers immediately. That evening, the children notice Mom and Dad whispering. "Is everything okay?" Sam smiles. "Everything is fine." Jay adds, "Mom and Dad just have some grown-up stuff to handle. They refuse to involve the children." After the children go upstairs, Jay turns to Sam. No matter what happens, we're not letting this destroy us. Sam nods. Together this time. Jay smiles. Together. After the children go upstairs, Jay turns to Sam. No matter what happens, we're not letting this destroy us. Sam nods. Together this time. Jay smiles. Together. Jay walks toward the window. Outside, a dark car is parked across the street. The engine is running. Jay looks away for 1 second. When he looks back, the car drives away. Harris arrives quickly. Jay tells him about the vehicle. Did you get the license plate? No. Make? Dark sedan. Harris writes it down. This person wants your attention. Detective Harris finally gets information about the number. It's prepaid, no registered owner. But there is something useful. The phone was activated near Sam's old workplace. Harris shows Sam several photographs. She looks through them, then stops. Her hand begins shaking. Then that's him. Jay looks over. Who? The man from the parking lot. Detective Harris identifies him, Raymond Cole, a former business associate of Sam's old boss, someone investigators questioned years ago, but never charged. Jay doesn't understand. Why me? Why not contact Sam? Harris has a theory. Because you're the person most likely to pressure Sam into remembering. Jay becomes angry. So he's using me. Possibly. After Harris leaves, Sam starts crying. Every time we get close to being happy, something from my past comes back. Jay interrupts her. Stop. This isn't your fault. You didn't send those messages. Sam looks at him. Jay continues. We handle it together. Jay admits something too. I almost hid the first message from you. Sam looks surprised. But you didn't. No, because I'm not asking you to be honest while I'm keeping secrets. Sam smiles. That moment means more to her than Jay realizes. The next day, Detective Harris has an idea. With Jay and Sam cooperating, investigators send a controlled response to the unknown number. Sam remembers she wants to talk. Minutes later, a response arrives. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Jay immediately says, I'm going. Detective Harris shakes his head. No, but that's my wife. Exactly. Let us handle it. Sam agrees with Harris. Jay, please. Jay reluctantly backs down. The following evening, Detective Harris and other investigators wait near the meeting location. Jay and Sam remain safely away. 7 o'clock arrives. Nothing. 7:05. Nothing. Then a dark sedan pulls into the parking lot. A man steps out. Detective Harris recognizes him, Raymond Cole. But instead of running, Raymond raises his hands. I came to talk. Raymond claims he wasn't threatening Jay. He was afraid. He says Sam unknowingly witnessed something years ago that could prove he wasn't responsible for the missing money. The envelope she saw wasn't filled with cash. It contained documents. According to Raymond, those documents showed that Sam's former boss had been moving money between company accounts. Raymond had spent years being blamed. He believed Sam was the only person who remembered seeing the envelope exchange. Detective Harris asks, why didn't you come to the police? Raymond lowers his head. Because I didn't trust anyone. Harris responds, so instead you frightened the family. Raymond realizes how badly he handled everything. Then Raymond reveals the biggest surprise. I still have copies. Detective Harris freezes. Copies of what? The documents from the envelope. The next day, Attorney Davis reviews the documents with investigators. For the first time, the entire financial case begins making sense. Sam's memory helps establish when the documents changed hands. Attorney Davis calls Jay and Sam. Sam is not under investigation. She never was. But her information may have helped solve something people have been trying to understand for years. Sam starts crying, not from fear, from relief. That night, Jay and Sam sit together, think about everything that happened. A year ago, a mysterious text would have destroyed them. Jay would have suspected Sam. Sam would have become defensive. Instead, they communicated, they trusted each other, and they faced the problem together. The children run into the room. Movie night, Jay laughs. Sam grabs the popcorn. For once, nobody is talking about investigations or lawyers or old mistakes. They're simply a family. Later that night, Sam asks Jay, "Do you regret giving me another chance?" Jay looks at her. "No, I would have regretted never finding out who you could become." Sam rests her head on his shoulder. Jay looks around the house. Sam is home. The children are happy. Trust has returned. He finally realizes their marriage isn't being rebuilt anymore. They've built something new. The next weekend, Jay tells Sam to get dressed. "Where are we going?" It's a surprise. They drive to a beautiful outdoor location. Their children are already waiting. Jay reaches into his pocket. Sam's eyes widen. "Jay," he smiles, "don't say anything yet." Then Jay gets down on one knee. "Sam, I don't want our old marriage back. I want the marriage we're capable of having now. We've been hurt. We've made mistakes. But we learned how to choose each other again." Jay opens the ring box. "Will you marry me again?" Sam covers her mouth. Tears stream down her face. "Yes." Jay smiles. "What?" Sam laughs through her tears. "Yes." The children cheer. Jay places the ring on her finger. That evening, the family celebrates. Everyone believes the nightmare is finally finished until Jay's phone rings. This time, it isn't an unknown number. It's Attorney Davis. Jay answers. "Hello?" Attorney Davis sounds concerned. "Jay, we found something else in those documents." Jay's smile disappears. "What?" Davis pauses. "It's not about Sam." Jay stands. "What do you mean?" Attorney Davis says, "Jay, your name is in the file." Jay freezes. Sam looks at him. "What happened?" Jay can't answer. For years, Jay believed all of these secrets belonged to Sam's past. But now, Jay may have a past of his own that he never even knew existed. Trust isn't proven when everything is easy. It's proven when something happens that gives you every reason to doubt, and you choose communication instead of accusation. Jay and Sam nearly lost everything because of secrets. This time, they did something different. They faced the truth together. Let me know in the comments. Would you have trusted Sam when those mysterious messages started coming in? And here's the bigger question. Why do you think Jay's name is inside those old documents?
Jackson story time, yeah, we back again. Real stories, real vibes, tell a friend, reaction. History, life lessons every night. Sit back, tune in, yeah, the vibe feel right. Rip hop, drum, percets, story effects. Confident video, be the drinking. Rap with storytelling, yeah, the vibe feel right. MrJackson's story.